up, you? Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Big Boss Calvin, and I'm about to give my commentary now because I just got a rude ass comment. And let me just show you this lady's profile. I'm not now. This is not an attack on her, so hopefully, I know it's rare as hell. She'll get the picture. But let me just show you. She's one of those left-wing, liberal, modern black heifers. She does post some. Ugh. Guys, this is one of the reasons why I never liked pretty women. I personally never liked pretty women because the fact of the matter is, all that makeup on the face, all that makeup on all the fake hair, the weave, what have you, or even how to have their hair perm pressed, it's always been a turn off because my mom and my aunts were just pretty and dusty and feminist minded, and I will explain more because of what my grandma taught them, all this feminism and all this stuff, when she was, taking care of, basically the cave hoe's house while the husband was at work and just following the Caucasian female, taking bad advice, and which has been a hindrance because it ruined my mom and my aunt's relationships, and me being a product of it, it ruined mine too. Another dusty, degenerate behavior that comes from these pretty ugly ass heifers. Let me see. Oh, look at this. Because this is some of the post. Let me read this post. And then men dream catcher, right? And then men have the nerve to wonder why women don't want to Netflix and chill on the first date, regardless of anyone's opinion of this young woman's deserves justice. Well, I'm about to speak on this soon in a later time. But see, before I even go in on this, which is not the main topic, but let me say this to you, heifers, you modern females. There is nothing wrong with chilling and having, because what this heifer did, I don't know, it's like what she just said is the reason why I can't come to a man's house after date 2 and 3 because of stuff like that. Well, you got to know how to act. You got to know how to be observant and talk on real stuff. But y'all ask how much money he has because she was with him, or you go by because of his pale skin. You love that white skin. You love that pale cave hair, animal hair. A lot of melanated heifers are like this. And especially in America, kick your cuff, 3Ks, don't get that twisted and fucked up and incorporated. Y'all don't want to chill with a man. My thing is, the first date, the second date, y'all should be, first of all, the first date, you should be, it should not be expensive dinners and nothing like that. First of all, it should never be that. It should be a simple, just you meet, you talk in a public place, well lit, but you have a little bit of privacy, if you know what I mean, what I'm saying? And my thing is, you get to know them. And my thing is, you ladies, you got to be honest. But y'all ask about some superficial shit of money and all this other shit. Do you live at this? First of all, let me ask you a question. How many men you slept with? What's your body count? Are you a virgin? How old are you for real? Because if you ain't no 18, 19, 20-year-old, 21-year-old virgin, shut your ass up. Okay? Do you have domestic skills? Do you have pro-black pride? Do you have black pride? Do you love yourself? Are you a red pill your damn self, or trying to be like that? Because most women are blue pilled. Purple pill, black pill, bitter. They take all the bad advice. They listen to bitter ass women, but the women who are traditional, who got a husband, now the relationships, the marriage ain't perfect. No, they don't take the advice from those women who say, hey, cater to your man, respect your man, a man good to you, get with the man who's a square. Get the man who's focused, not the one who's the party, the life of the party, not the one who's popular. Focus on the man who's moving in sounds, but he's actually he moves and speaks when it's necessary. No, y'all don't want them dudes. Them dudes, they don't get them. Y'all don't get moist between the legs with that. But anyhow, well, she has a clip. Maybe I'll play it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do a separate video for that. But here's the thing. Here's the problem with her. Like most modern melanated heifers, I can't call her a modern woman because the way she talk. And I'll play one of them clips because I don't know. I mean, don't want to make this video too long. But here's the thing: the older I get, the more I realize Helen was crazy for what she did to Charles. What she did was very criminal. What she did was very abusive, very violent. Okay, we need to talk about this. How a lot of these color purple narratives by bitch ass niggas like Tyler Perry, coon ass gay nigga. But it's so funny how she likes him, but she attacks Kevin Samuels. And my thing, I don't care what their orientation is, to be honest. My thing is, when are you going to get on? When are black folks on as a whole, regardless if you lean to the left or right, or you don't have no political affiliations, or regardless of what you do, if you make $8 to $10 an hour, or you make six figures, or you make $40 to $50 to $80,000 a year, when are we going to get on code? If you're a multi-millionaire to a billionaire, when are black people, man and woman and child and elders, are going to get on code? When are we going to have black pride? Look at this shit. Let's just say, this whole thing, because Tyler Perry always promotes black misandry. Because you know what? I'm going to have to, let me just focus on it. Because I can go either way. So I'm going to try to just stay on the main meat of the subject. This heifer says Charles deserved everything he got. This is the same shit I heard from The Waiting to Exhale and The Color Purple. But The Waiting to Exhale and Diary of a Mad Black Woman. It's funny how she could be mad at the black man, but she's not mad at these cave hoes, but she's not mad at Brad and Chad. It's funny how these black females would be mad at another black woman, be mad at the black man, but when it comes to that Brad and Chad, I don't got no smoke for them. I don't give a fuck about them because I'll just do it Becky, I'll do it Karen. Karen does. Call my white boyfriend, call my white husband, and get the nigga locked up. Get him killed. The whole thing with Ari Fletcher. Talk about, I like a hood nigga to pull a gun on me so he won't let me leave. But then y'all want to talk about street harassment. Then y'all want to talk about violence against women. Y'all need to shut the fuck up. You know something? I really don't care about being monetized or not, because to me, I got to speak truth to power. And my thing is, to me, I don't feel I have to speak. I don't have to play it safe or water down my message. As long as you're receiving a message, that's what matters. And my thing is, if you like the content that I'm putting out, I got PayPal. Bless the PayPal. Bless my Cash App in the description box. Okay? PayPal, Cash App, and you can, and that's the thing. We got to support content creators who go against the grain. And I'm a veteran. I've been on this thing for 12 years. 11 years, now going on 12 years. I mean, because I actually retired due to me filming a cave bitch, Karen, trying to lie on me on some bullshit. And then Becky tag teaming. But y'all Negroes didn't just do, y'all just let me get, she was lying and full of shit. I want you to look at this picture. Let's say a woman was abusing this man. Let's say a woman put him out the home, which happens more often than the other way around. Let's say a man had his vengeance. You know what I'm saying? At the female that was the breadwinner at the house and all that stuff. Let's say this is a woman in the picture to my left, to your left, I would say, my left. Okay? Let's say he does this to a woman, abuses her, beats her, and then does this to the right, the photo to the right. And men say, she deserved everything she got and rationalize this type of behavior. Let's say a man, like waiting to exhale. Let's just say a man burnt down Angela Bassett. Let's just say she left him for a white man. You know what I'm saying? And this man was maybe not made. He probably was productive, being a good man, being a husband, but she just made more money. And sometimes in relationships, sometimes a man could be doing everything he can. To me, I don't like to base relationships on who makes. I don't care if you make more money or me or not. That doesn't, just because a woman makes more money than a man, don't mean he's less productive. We got to stop. Guys and gals, we got to stop that. Because there's men who are just hard workers and blue collar and shit like that. A woman just has a job who just works in a field where she just makes more money. It has happened. And then women lose respect, but the man is still doing his thing on the square. It's just, remember that clip? Remember that actress? I forgot her name. This black man, her husband was a police officer. He took care of everybody in the community. LAPD. Now we got issues with LAPD and any time of PD and the military and all that shit, all organizations, terrorists. Okay, but when this woman became a multi-millionaire actress and she took care of the husband and said, "You don't have to work that dangerous job," where was all the praise? She didn't tear him down and emasculate him. See, on here, I'm not like everybody else. I don't care about likes. I care about the facts and the truth. And let me read what this heifer said. Charles definitely deserved everything he got. Let's flip it, bitch. Dreamcatcher. Helen deserved everything she got. No, you be upset. Fuck out of here with that double standard. And I'm against double standards. Let me show you what I read. Let me show you my response. And this is my Instagram, so you can follow me there. That's my new Instagram. I got hacked, so this is the new page from going here. And I think if I can get my old account back, I think I'm going to stick with this account. The Real Big Boss Calvin 83. The Real Big Boss Calvin 83. Here's what I said. Helen should have looked at character and not focus on getting the goddamn bag. Helen is not a victim, but a gold digger who got on the bag. She knew he was selfish and a narcissistic prick. These, which are facts. Y'all women don't care about character. That's why they don't report judges as a character, because they don't care. They care about what's good, how much money he got on the surface. They don't care about the substance. They don't care about the integrity, the work ethic of the man. No, they want a man who makes so much money so they can be financially irresponsible. And they want a simp that supports her promiscuity, then protects her when she does dumb shit. You want a high earning simp. You want a high value simp. But I digress. She could have got with a respectful, decent dude, like that light-skinned dude. I forgot that actress. The light-skinned brother who was a good guy who worked, he worked in a factory. That brother I'm talking about in that movie, Diary of the Mad Black Woman. And she could have had him 20 years earlier, which I'm trying to tell her. Who respects you first is very important with pride, with integrity. Let me read that again. Who respects you first is important with integrity, pride, with wealth, and the intelligence and the heart of that man. The rest will come and fuck coon, bitch nigga, gay ass Tyler Perry, who's gay, anti-black, and anti-black man who's a black misandrist bedwench to the white powers that be, who's actually a puppet of the K's. That's why they let him have that studio that in Atlanta is not black owned. Okay, let y'all know. Because black people don't own nothing in Atlanta like y'all think. They don't. The majority of Atlanta is owned by the Pale Cave Devils. Okay? It's Georgia. But, I mean, come on, it's Georgia. Okay? Atlanta's no different. You just have a high black populace. But they don't own nothing. Trust me. I've seen black folks struggling in the black Disneyland. Okay? So I've been out there many times since I've been living in the South for the last almost 15 years. Okay. But I digress. Okay, Tyler Perry is gay and anti-black, black misandrist who pushed the color purple narrative, who is not true about black men, which what I'm trying to say. What about Helen's shady behavior and her husband had enough with her irresponsible spending up his money, running the bill up, not bringing no value to the relationship, but just what's between her legs? Bad attitude, self-entitlement, delusion, and sneaking behind him while he worked. You know that goes on. You housewives are not innocent. You so-called modern housewives are trash. The minute he working all day, you're messing around. Car pulls up, or you go meet him or pick him up somewhere. Don't act out. These women, you ain't slick. I lived in the burbs. I lived in areas where the man worked and she's flirting, or she's too flirtatious with that dude, especially when she's a middle-aged, horny-ass woman. She don't want to give him sex, but the young pool guy, cable man, whoever stops by looking good, got the six-pack tall, oh, she want to smash. Women can be very physical and get a lot of physical pleasure out of sex. You guys keep thinking it's all about an emotional connection. No, they go for that's only when a certain type. But women can have so much. They fuck like dudes. They actually more grimy than they do when it comes to fucking. And they are very visual. More so than they care to admit. They're just very disingenuous and very quiet. And that's one thing you got to keep game about women. They don't tell everything. Women are very sneaky when it comes to, especially when it comes to relationships, when it comes to playing the field, when it comes to sex, when it comes to what they even seek. They move in silence, and they got a sisterhood that enables this bullshit. I don't want to make this too long. So let me just. Okay, I'm trying to tell this heifer. And my thing, what I'm trying to say overall, that Helen could have been a shit starter, provoked him, be very abusive, be even physically abusive, and then she want to be a Karen, be a victim. Oh, toxic masculinity. She's controlling because she's sneaking around and violating his trust and spending up his money, messing with other dudes, taking care of those bum-ass family members, and sending money, his hard-earned money, to the side nigga, to the side Brad, Chad, Jose, Rico, Chin, Ahmed, and them. Don't fall for it, guys. And when I said, but see, these women don't want to focus on this behavior. They don't want to acknowledge that, but they know that goes on. They just want to play dumb. That's fine. I'll make okay, I'm going to be very intelligent and shut you down. Because she did a move, she did, and I'm just saying that Helen, the actress who played Helen, she didn't move as a wife. So, in a nutshell, the gender war must stop because she's promoting black misandry. Look how triggered she gets. The real big boss Calvin, Dreamcatcher, replies to me, what the fuck is the color purple narrative? And why are beta men obsessed with it? I never hear alpha males talk about The Color Purple. Is this? First of all, she don't have a clue about what is a beta and alpha. First of all, them terminologies are trash. Them terminologies are garbage. Oh, I forgot. That came from wild folk. Came from the caves. That's a Caucasian teaching. But see, I told you a lot of our melanated sisters don't fuck with pro-blackness. They don't like no man who's a Malcolm X. They don't want no brother who's so revolutionary. As long as you don't date white women and don't sleep with white women and you date just dark-skinned, fat, unattractive, precious black females, then you're good. But don't go for a woman who's attractive and in shape. Don't go for a woman who's very feminine and sweet and a pygmisha. Don't go for that. Go for the most unattractive, dark-skinned, electric, Gavin Simonday, precious Bentwinch heifer with self-hate issues and pressed hair, weaves, and shit, overweight, nasty, masculine energy. Go for that type of woman. But see, y'all don't respect dudes who actually fuck with them type of females. You respect men who go for women who are very attractive, feminine, beautiful, ladylike, who's very feminine, nurturing. That's who you go for. Young and I would say attractive and young and attractive. Now, if you have an older one who's fine and kept herself looking good, but she gotta be fine and she gotta have a youthful look for that to work. But most of you women like guys who deal with young, attractive women. Women in the fertile ages. Now, there's some women who are fine and over age 35, but let's keep it real. That's not the majority. Even when it comes to these younger women, they're below extra average or best and unattractive, fat, and they look like they're 80 years old, some of them. Because they don't want to listen to the women who try to tell them because they think those women are suckers. But whatever. But let me finish up. Y'all gotta stop listening to Kevin Samuels. Now, here's the thing. Let me read this again. What the fuck is the Color Purple narrative, and why are beta men obsessed with it? Why is she assuming that men who point out the damage that the Color Purple in Route 66, Way to Exhale, Barbershop, and all these other black misandric movies produced by Tyler Perry, like Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Waiting to Exhale, How Stella Got Who Grew Back. Why is it that when we point these out, how this has destroyed all women, and y'all have contribute to what y'all would call white supremacy, destroying the black man's image, the straight black man's image. Y'all look at this fuckery on the households of Atlanta, basketball bitches, because they're not wives, the households of Potomac, the households of the Salt Lake City, Utah, the households of Beverly Hills, the house bitches of New Jersey, the house bitches of New York. But when we point out how these shows, these daytime talk shows, these movies, Beyonce, but it's so funny how y'all listen to Beyonce, but she's still married to Jay-Z. Now, you can figure out whoever the fuck you want to figure. You can think about how Jay-Z's this and that, but she's shady too. Solange, and look at Solange. Even though, and the fact that she assaulted Jay-Z, that was out of pocket. That was none of her business. She was wrong. But here's the thing. I will say, even though I don't respect the Knowles family, Jay-Z and them, but my thing is, the only thing I respect about Solange Knowles is that even though I don't agree, because she can't get a man constantly single. She's a single mother. But the thing about Solange Knowles is that she was real. Even though she was real, she was a real modern female. She conducted herself as a real modern woman. She didn't push narratives of, I don't need a man, girls run the world. She didn't talk that dumb shit. Beyonce's sisters didn't do that. The only thing I saw her just slap the hell out of, punch Jay-Z. Now, if Jay-Z hit her back, y'all were talking about, oh, men don't hit women. No. Women do not get in a man's face and talk crazy. Don't provoke a man. Don't verbally abuse a man. Don't strike a man. unless you're ready for the consequences. I dare y'all to you women to go strike a white male police officer with a gun, or a white male veteran in the military. And I'm just going to say that no. What about if she's and my thing? I dare you to go. Hell, I even dare y'all to attack. Oh, go hit a white female. Go hit Karen. No, you ain't going to do that. But I dare you sisters who worship white men who are about divesting. Some of y'all who are about the divestment movement. Go hit a white man with a gun. Them psychotic white males to see what happens to you. Y'all won't do that. Because you don't respect black men as a whole. Straight black men with intelligence and integrity. You don't respect black men who are red pill, truly awakened and conscious, because that's not sexy. A man trying to point out things, a man trying to make you a better woman, a man having value, having standards, and leading by example. Y'all don't respect them brothers. Y'all think they're suckers. Men who are nice to you, men who respect your space, men who are considerate, men who call you, see how you doing. No, you think, oh, this nigga don't have a life. Oh, he obsessed with me. No, stop. Just because I called you early in the morning, don't mean I'm needy. Just because I called and say, hey, did you get on and say, don't mean I'm a simp. What the fuck's wrong with you heifers? And for her to tell me what is beta and alpha, she trash. She don't know what she's talking about. And then you're going to say black men, that men, a lot of men, beta or not, beta and alpha, agree with Kevin Samuels. I don't support Kevin Samuels. You don't even have to watch Kevin Samuels to agree with him. Kevin Samuels ain't saying nothing new. You got a lot of men who are very red pill minded. Real red pill, not you black pill, blue pill, purple, red pill rage motherfuckers who are very blue pill and pink pill and black pill and talk about how women are trash and women are bitches. I ain't talking about you motherfuckers, you fake red pill content creators, you fake guys claim to be red pill, but when it's time to stay on your square and you see a fine woman, y'all bitch up. Y'all don't have no standards. Y'all be sipping like a motherfucker when you log off of social media, when you log off the internet. I ain't talking about y'all. Let me read this out. Let me read this. What the fuck the color purple narrative, and why are beta men obsessed with it? I never heard alpha males talk about the color purple. Y'all gotta stop listening to Kevin Samuels, who's also gay. But you didn't say nothing about Tyler Perry being who's actually gay. And Kevin Samuels, okay, he's suspect, but what's the point? He's still speaking the truth, but I digress. And has never had a successful relationship in his adult life. Thanks for botching the perfect good joke meme. Well, here's my response. All right, and here's my response. Yeah, they always like to bring up Kevin Samuels not having a successful marriage, successful relationship. Let's talk, chick. Oprah Winfrey ain't never had a successful relationship. Regina King, Regina Hall, Tiffany Haddish, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Aisha Curry. Now, Jada Pinkett Smith and Aisha Curry, they're still married, but their relationships are toxic. Okay? And I was about to, give my take on Aisha Curry as a whole, but that was a whole different video, which I will do eventually. You have all these women, and regardless of it's Hollywood, or just everyday black women, or black female entertainers like Mary J. Blige, Janet Jackson. All of them heifers don't have no successful relationship. But y'all want to talk about Kevin Samuels, who actually learned. Now, do I follow Kevin Samuels? No. I do pay attention to what's going on. And that's what you should do. But my thing is, you have all these black women, like your Andrea Rise, your Angela Simmons. You have all these black heifers. Jada Pinkett Smith, Aisha Curry, Solange Knowles. You have, even these the divested black heifers. You know what I'm saying? Serena Williams. You have so many melanated women, famous or not, celebrity or not, every day, extra average at best, below average, have poor relationships. You know what I'm saying? Look at the divorce. Look how the marriage rate of melanated women. And I don't like using statistics and data, but I gotta keep it real. You have all these melanated women: Jada Pinkett Smith, Aisha Curry, Regina Hall, Regina King, Mary J. Blige, Oprah, Gayle King. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones who are unhappily married, like your Susan Rice, who threatened to kill Snoop Dogg and his family because he called out Gayle King, because she called out Gayle King, that dumb black Democrat cunt heifer, black Democrat black heifer, Susan Rice. You have so many millions, like Tarana Burke never had a successful relationship. Angela Rye, Angela Simmons. You got Regina Hall, Regina King, Taraji B. Henson. You got a list of melanated women who ain't never had a successful relationship. And y'all listen to Terry McMillan, who's definitely dating, ain't got no successful relationship, and she's a black lesbian coon. Hell, coon, black asshole. A coon mammy bedwench to white Howie weird. Okay? I could go on and on. How many black women do you know? I mean, Serena Williams. I mean, you got the heifer on CNN on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day parade, drunk as hell, talk about no more broke dick. Lizzo ain't never had no successful relationship. But y'all want to talk about Kevin Samuels, who actually knows what he's talking about compared to you black heifers? All these black females who talk about relationships, they always failing, but y'all don't say nothing about them heifers. You don't say nothing about them black heifers, but men who have bad relationships, who have failed, and actually trying to learn from the mistakes. Oh, you don't want to learn, and he's trying to give you from a male perspective. Now, he don't speak for me. Kevin Samuels don't speak for me, but he speaks to the majority of men who saying the same shit that we've been saying for the last 20 years. Oh, but y'all want to just talk about his failed relationships. But all these black women, over 80% of black females are single mothers and chasing 15% of the males. How does that make you fucking look? You have over 70% of black women who will never be married, single as French toast. Oh, don't come for me, bitch. Let me calm down. I will match your energy and I will outdo you. I don't take the high road when it comes to you heifers. So you need to check your damn self. You have black females with the divesting swirling going wrong. Serena Williams, relationship failing. A lot of these black females, regardless if they're famous, well-to-do or not, are every day failing in life, in relationships. Failing period. And look at the pandemic, COVID. Y'all failing and unprotected and losing badly out here. Cynthia Bailey, failed relationship. Nene Leakes. Portia Williams. I could go on and go on. Don't play with me, chick. Shut your ass up. And you a beta female. You don't, before you start using alpha and beta, you don't get to define masculinity. We do as men, and we get to define femininity, and you don't make the cut. That's why you will buy a dog. That's why you end up like the majority of the neighbors in my apartment complex, buying dogs and dying alone unprotected. Have a good day.